Hey guys, what is up? Bob here. Welcome back to some more Mario Kart Mondays. It is it's a Saturday when I'm recording this, but this is going to be going up on Monday. So, anyways, let's go ahead and play some video games. Okay, last time I unlocked Daisy, and time before that I unlocked Dry Bones. We're gonna play as Daisy first. Yeah, we're gonna play as Daisy first, and then we'll play as Dry Bones. Because Dry Bones is significantly better than Daisy. If you guys didn't know. So, you know, there you go. So we'll save him for a little bit of a harder comp. Anyways, oh gosh, I drove right off the road. Drive back on the road, please. Daisy, come on now. She's so frustrating. By the way, Daisy is like one of the worst characters around because her steering is so bad. Seems to be pretty lucky with items, but yeah, her steer. Oh gosh, come on now. It's so sluggish to the extent that like it's really hard to Oh gosh, don't hit me. It's really hard to correct her if she gets like off course. And Dry Bones is in first. Come on now, dude. Come on, give me something good. Darn it! He got caught in the blast. Oh gosh, don't hit me. Don't hit me. I saw them on my radar, and they didn't hit me, luckily. Oh, come on, give me a red shell. Oh, Donkey Kong couldn't resist the banana. Anyways. Okay, so, guys, let's talk. This is supposed to be a talky thing, so let's talk. Let's start with stuff that I've bought and am waiting for. And I've been waiting for like forever. Not really forever, for like a couple of days. Actually, over a week now. So that could be classified as forever, right? Okay, Daisy, I'm gonna need you to stop being awful. Think you can do that? I mean, of course not, but whatever. Uh-oh, Donkey Kong's coming. Come on, get past. Get across the finish line. Good. So I bought a NVIDIA Shield wireless controller, and if you guys don't know what that is, let me explain it to you. It's a wireless controller for the NVIDIA Shield. I know, shocker, right? Basically, if you guys are not familiar with the NVIDIA Shield, it is what I am using right now to play this game. And yes, I know this is Mario Kart DS, and it's probably not. Nintendo probably doesn't appreciate that I'm not playing it on the DS. But guess what? DS capture cards are really expensive, and general purpose capture cards are about the same price, but let me record like everything. Also, the NVIDIA Shield is by far the superior piece of hardware, so anyways, let me talk about this controller. So if you guys are not familiar with the NVIDIA Shield, and haven't really had anything explained to you by my previous statement, which I completely understand, basically, it's sort of like, imagine a, a 360 controller with a screen on top. That's basically what it is. It's an It's an Android-powered microconsole type of thing by NVIDIA, which is a hardware company. I think that's what they're classified as. Anyways, basically they create like chipsets for phones and stuff, and yeah, they made a console thing. Well, actually, they've made a second one now, a tablet, but I've got the portable with the controller built in. Anyways, so they have a tablet, and they have this, darn it, and the tablet's essentially supposed to be built for gaming. So what they wanted to do was they wanted to create a controller specifically for it in the style of the controller that's built into the NVIDIA Shield Portable. And I'm an 8th. That's not good. Give me something good. That's good. Darn it. I'm underwater. That's not good. That's not cool. Anyways. So, oh, geez. I almost got bullet billed. So yeah, basically, they wanted to have a piece of hardware that they could, or they wanted to have a controller for it, basically. And what they did with the controller is, like, the coolest thing ever. Basically, it's an darn it. It's a controller that's only compatible with, Shield products. So, there you go. But what it does is it, instead of just being like a Bluetooth controller, it establishes a direct Wi-Fi line between the Shield and the controller itself. And what that does is Wi-Fi drains the battery a lot less than Bluetooth does. If you've ever used a Bluetooth thing, you get about... I have a Nyko PlayPad Pro, and I've never really had any battery issues with it, but you get about 8 hours or so. Which is good. Darn it. Yeah, it's not bad. But, NVIDIA has advertised that you can get up to 40 hours of, you know, playtime with their controller. So... 40 is a lot. I don't know if you guys realize that. That is almost, you know, the better part of 2 days straight of just, you know, use. It's got a trackpad. It's got, you know, good console controls. On par, or, you know, like the same basic. Darn it! That blue shell really messed me up right there. I'm mad. Grr. Danky Kang won, so I'm still in first. Anyways. Yeah, it's really good, apparently. So I bought one, and it still hasn't shipped. I ordered it on the 21st, and I'm recording this on the 30th, so that should give you an idea. It's been a while, and I want it, and it's not here yet, so I'm angry. Because I really want to play video games, from across the room. By the way, the reason I want to do that, or like the reason I want this thing, is because, did I already say this? I don't remember. The NVIDIA Shield has what's called console mode, and you guys probably understand what that does. Basically, you plug it into your TV via HDMI, and yeah, it just does stuff. No, I'm kidding. It does video in 1080p. Darn it. Saw that coming. Wasn't a surprise. You thought you were shocking, but you weren't. Darn it. Anyway, what it does is it connects to an HD TV, and they're going to have 4K support as well when 4K TVs are a thing. If 4K TVs ever become a thing, anyway. I mean, I suppose they will. People always look for better resolutions and stuff. But at this point, I really can't tell any difference between 1080p and like 720p, so... so I probably won't be buying it. That's not necessarily to say that there's no merit in it, but, you know. Actually, if I were to buy any sort of new TV with a gimmick, it would be one of those curved TVs. They're really cool. I don't know if you've seen them. But anyways, I'll talk about them in a sec. Because I've seen them. Oh, darn it. I thought that was the last lap. Anyways, so you can do, basically, you play your Shield games on a TV in 1080p, with, like, either you can use the Shield itself as the controller and just have it, you know, wired, which isn't ideal, or you can use a Shield or any sort of Bluetooth controller. Although they, you know, suggest at this point they use the Shield controller. so that all the controls sync up properly. Darn it. That was like the worst thing that could have happened. And Daisy still can't steer. Daisy, use your hands. Seriously, I'm about to lose. Darn it. Anyways, I think I still win, right? Yeah. Barely. Ugh. We tied, but whatever. That counts. Anyways, so basically, we've got this, thing that establishes direct Wi-Fi. Sorry, can't speak. And yeah, it's supposed to be like the best controller ever. So there you go. And it's apparently really good for console mode. So that's why I want it. Also, okay, so 100cc. We're playing as Dry Bones. I don't have the Dry Bomber yet, so can't play as the best character ever. So there you go. Anyways, words escape me. Oh yeah. So yeah, the shield is like, wait, why am I an 8? Oh yeah. Never mind. Stupid question. So yeah, shield is the best thing ever. No, I'm kidding. But you can play multiplayer with it as well, and that's a feature that they haven't really touted very much, but it's really cool. Basically, on the NVIDIA Shield, if you're playing like an emulator or one of the specific Android games that lets you do it, you can play multiplayer on one device, which is really funny. My friend Logan and I have done this. Is basically you play, you both look at the same screen on, like one player's controller, but it's really nifty, just the ability to, just have, two people playing, like, say you play like a PS1 game, like a Street Fighter or something. I don't know if Street Fighter was PS1. I know it was out for like older ones, but I don't know if they had it on PS1. I know they had Tekken. There we go, Tekken. Tekken's a fighting game. Same idea. Wait a minute first. Oh. Well, there you go. So, yeah. Like Tekken, you can play it, and, as long as you kind of scrunch together, you can, both see the screen. It's really cool. It's like, it's the only portable that you can play two players really well on. On the same device. So, there you go. I don't know. Maybe that's something that only really appeals to me, but I think it was cool. But anyways, another thing you can do is if you go into console mode, you can use two of the controllers and play multiplayer, and just have, like, if you have, like, two of the controllers, or if you just use the shield as a controller, and then, the other controller is player 2, you can basically just play multiplayer on a TV. And it's really cool. You can only do that for console emulators, not really, the, like, DS emulators or whatever, because they weren't built for multiplayer. Oh yeah, I just got, like, the super boost. Anyways, you get the idea, though. It's a really neat thing to do. So that's why I wanted it. Or that's one of the reasons I wanted it. There are a lot of reasons. I want things. I buy things with money, because I have a job and stuff. Anyway, you get the idea. So, I ordered that, like, forever ago, and it still hasn't shipped, and I'm mad about it. I was gonna get it off of Amazon, but they didn't have it. Or, like, they had it, but it was like $100, whereas on the NVIDIA site, it's like 60, so. That didn't work at all. I was hoping it would slip and fall off. Toad. Darn it. Anyways. Yeah, that's something that is. I figured I'd talk about it. What else was I talking about? Shoot. I was gonna say something about, darn it, what was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah! So, I don't know if this was what I was gonna talk about, but, so NVIDIA has what's called Cloud Grid Gaming or something, or Grid Cloud Gaming or something like that. You get the idea. There's a cloud and a grid, and they're gaming. Oh man, it's spectacular. Yeah, but what it is basically for Shield products, as well as I think products with NVIDIA processors and stuff. But it's really important for the Shield products anyway. Basically, it's a cloud gaming service that I don't. It's still in beta at the moment. Oh gosh, no. Saw it. Couldn't move. Couldn't move in time. Anyways, you get the idea. It's a okay, I'm gonna try to talk right now. If you guys know what cloud gaming is, basically, it's actually, if you don't know what it is, let me tell you. Let me tell you all about it. Basically, what it is a it's when you sort of rent a game and you just play it online. You need a connection, but you don't have to have the game physically at all. And there are pros and cons with it. You don't own the game. You're relying on servers. It's basically like renting. But on the plus side, you don't need the game. Like, you know, by the way, my voice probably like cracked. It's the recording. I'll tell you about it later. But anyways, it's really neat though, because you don't actually have to process the game on your computer, or in this case on my Shield, which means I can play full-on like PC and console games on my handheld. And if I do it in console mode, I can basically play full-on console mode, or darn it, console games on what's essentially a micro console, and just kind of have it hooked up to the TV. And when I'm talking about full-on console games, one of the games that they're touting, and it's on their oh gosh, come on, turn, yes, it's on their what you call it, on their grid right now, Borderlands and Borderlands 2. So there you go. So I have played Borderlands 2 on my Shield. Just a little bit, not like a lot. I haven't really, wanted to ton yet. But anyways, you get the idea. I've played Borderlands 2 on my Shield, and that's an experience that I could very easily play on a TV, and it would be really cool. So if I, get this console, or like this controller, and put it on console mode, the Shield will essentially act as an Android, or like a games console, and I'll be able to play all sorts of awesome games, which is cool, basically. So, that's a neat thing that, exists, which is why I want it. Oh gosh, what was it? I just said I was going to talk about it later. I forget what I was going to talk about. Something to do with, okay, so anyway, they're in beta at the moment, like I said before. I know I'm really scatterbrained. This is a bit more competitive than the last, when I did, last set of levels, because it's, stepped up the difficulty a little bit. A little bit, anyway. So, oh gosh, come on. There we go. So anyways, yeah. Darn it. Man, I just got launched. So yeah, you can basically play video games on the Shield as if it were like a full-fledged console. And when they get their grid beta thingy out of beta, it's going to be pretty much the best thing ever. You're basically going to be able to play all the new releases, just, play them. They're video games. But you won't have to buy an Xbone or PS4. I think that's what Yahtzee was calling them. Anyway, yeah, you don't have to buy any of the crummy next-gen systems. Except for maybe the Nintendo one. Because I doubt they're going to have Nintendo games on there. But anyways, yeah, so, like, look for PC games like, I don't know, Kart and stuff. And, it's game streamed, so you have to have an internet connection and stuff, but I have an internet connection, and it's good, so there you go. Well, it's decent anyway. It's like Comcast, I think. And I know there's a lot of like horror stories with Comcast. From what I understand, they have the worst customer service in the country out of like anything. But there you go. The internet's fast. Mine is anyway. I just hit myself with my own banana. Very classy. So yeah, I want to play video games, so I'm gonna. Darn it. That was a really bad, what'd you call it? Little section of race for me. Oh, they both just kind of suicided on that car. Anyways. Let's see, what else is up? I was going to talk about something else. I forget. Oh yeah. So let me talk about my thumb. I don't know if you guys remember, a couple of minutes ago, I said that I was recording this on a Saturday. Or maybe I did, I don't know. Yeah, I told you what day it was. Today's Saturday. I was going to record this on, like, Tuesday. But on Tuesday, I had to work. And at work, I cut my thumb open with a knife by accident while I was trying to cut fruit. And I've cut myself open at work before, never badly. This was the first time I've really, cut myself open bad at work. Basically, I was cutting an orange, and you guys know that, like, orange peels can be pretty thick. So, the knife slid off the edge of the orange, or not the edge, but, the side of the orange, and went straight into my thumb. And it bled everywhere. You guys are probably going to be like, "Ooh, Bob, that's really gross, blood and stuff." Yeah, I know, I was there. It was really gross. It got blood everywhere. So, and it's like, it's right on near the top of my thumb on the edge, on the left side. It really hurt. And it still kind of hurts, especially given the fact that I'm using a joystick right now. So basically, every time I move it to the left, it really hurts. But I wanted to make sure I got this Mario Kart video up, so we're fighting through it. So that's why I've been doing kind of crummy, especially with Daisy. Dry Bones makes up for a lot of it because he's like the best character ever. Oh darn it, I skipped. Shoot. Oh well, I got a star. Okay, so Star Cup, fantastic, that's very fitting. Grand Prix, 100cc. Let's play as Mario. Mario Kart. So yeah, I'm fighting through the pain. For you guys, because I'm such a good YouTuber and professional, and handsome, and amazing. Darn it. Anyways, so yeah, I don't remember what else I was going to say I was going to talk about, so, I said I was going to talk, yeah, whatever. Anyway, words, I'm not good at them. Take that, Toad. Oh gosh. Oh no, I'm in the snow. Anyways, so let's talk about something interesting that happened a while ago, but I don't remember if I talked about it before, and even if I haven't, I want to do a little bit of a talk. Darn it. Did not even see that. I want to talk about it in a little bit more, detail. I think this is the first time I've gotten a star. Come here. Hey! Stinking ghost. Stinking ghost. Just stole... I hear the ghosty driver. Wonder who it was. I'm mad at whoever just stole my triple green, or triple mushroom. Anyways, so yeah. I wanted to talk about something in a little bit more detail than I had previously, if I did at all previously. A couple of weeks ago, I auditioned for a TV show. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I was an actor in high school, and decently good at it. I'm not going to say amazing. I was pretty amazing, just saying. Darn it. Oh, there goes a blue shell. Darn it. Hey, Bowser, go over that way. Good job. Anyways. So, yeah. I was an actor in high school. I was okay. I won Best Actor in my senior year, so that was nice. So you get the idea, but it was okay. What else was I gonna say? But yeah, I auditioned. No. Darn it. I am in third now. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I'm okay. Darn it. I was doing so good, too. Or, well, I was doing okay, at least. Now I'm in fourth. Now I'm in fifth. And he didn't even get me an item. What a jerk. There you go, die Yoshi. Okay, anyways, yeah, so I auditioned for a TV show. Sorry, I had to think really hard there. I think I can still win this. And I auditioned for a show called Farm Story, which is being filmed near where I live. At least, they're gonna film a pilot, anyway. Long story short, I didn't get the part. You know. That's okay, though. Here's the thing. I was years and years off of any of the age ranges. So, oh gosh. No. Darn it. What the heck, Bowser? Pushing me off. Anyways. Yeah, I was like years and years off the age ranges. There was a part for a male age 14 to 16. And then a part for male age 30. I am a male age 22. So I was a fair few years off of... Oh, darn it, I was supposed to... Oh, whatever. I was a fair few years off of pretty much anything. So, there you go. Yeah. Shoot, what else was I gonna say there? I think that was it, actually. Yeah, I was nowhere near the right age, so I didn't get the part. But I think I did okay with the audition, and it was a really cool experience. So I wanted to share that with you. Basically, I found out about these auditions the day before they started. They had, one day of open call, and then the other two were like appointment only or whatever. So basically, I had to go to the first day because it was that night that I found out about them. So yeah, I was already kind of crunching, but here's what happened. So I was at home. I got home from work, and I saw my phone, and I was like, and it said, or it was like, okay, I got a text from my mom, and she's like, hey, they're doing this auditions for this TV show. You should try out. And I was like, okay, that sounds really cool. Little did I know the stipulations for it. Darn it. First off, you needed to have a headshot. Now, if you guys have ever acted before, a headshot's basically a picture of your head with a neutral expression, and it's just kind of to help whoever's casting get a feel for, generally speaking, what you look like, what parts they could put you in, that sort of thing. You get the idea. I hope you get the idea anyway. So, anyways, darn it. Yeah. So, I didn't have a headshot. My most recent headshot was from when I was in high school. And again, I'm 22. So, High school was a while ago. Darn it. I think it was, yeah, it was my senior year. So basically, 4 years ago. Over 4 years ago. So yeah, it was a while ago. And not that I look very old, and I don't even look that much different than that, but I do look a little bit different, and it wasn't even like a really professionally done headshot, so I didn't want to use that. So it's like 8 o'clock, the night before auditions, and I need a headshot. So I'm sitting there trying to take a selfie, but make it not look like a selfie, because that was another thing. I was there, didn't have anybody to help me out. Darn it. I saw him spinning out, and I was like, oh, I wonder why he's spinning out. Oh my gosh, Bowser, stop. Seriously, dude. So yeah, like, I was, basically, I had to take a selfie and make it not look like a selfie. Make it look like it was a professional photo, which I did an okay job of. I had a neutral background, darn it. And I was able to keep my shoulders back, so you couldn't see that my arms were sticking out and holding the camera, which, is good. So yeah, it came out okay. Basically, it came out okay. Okay, come on, drift. There we go. So, yeah, like I said, it came out okay. Darn it. Come on, I gotta beat this guy. If I don't, I'm gonna lose. Seriously? Go. We're back in the race. Come on. I think Daisy just passed him. Sweet. That means if I finish right now before you... There we go. He's gonna be down a couple of points. There we go. I am in the lead. Heading into the last race. Good job, Daisy. Anyways, okay, back on track. So I needed this headshot. I got it. I printed it literally half an hour before I went to auditions. I had to go to CVS and get it printed. So that was fun. Very hectic. Let's see. And I also had to, perform a minute-long contemporary monologue. Now, ordinarily, when you're doing a monologue of any sort, you're gonna want some time to memorize it. Time is something I did not have. I had the evening beforehand to find one, and then that day, auditions were at noon, because I had to go to work later. So, basically, hey, you've got overnight to find a monologue, and then get enough sleep to go to auditions, and then work. So, that was fun. So I was looking all over the place for a good monologue that I could memorize in a day, or a night. And I ended up just going back to a play that I had performed in a few years ago. I think it was junior year. I was in this play called junior year. I was 17, I think, right? That's how old you are when you're a junior in high school, right? I think so. Anyway, yeah, I was like 17 or 18. No, hold up. I was either 16 or 17. Holy cow. Because I turned 18 senior year, so 17 and 18. I think I was 17 at the time. Anyways, because it was like the later half of junior year. Yeah, I think so. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, my birthday is in March, so... Right? I don't remember. Anyway, it was like 5 years ago, basically. Darn it. Over 5 years ago. But I still had, for the most part, I had this monologue memorized still, because I I've always been pretty good at memorization, all that sort of stuff. I can usually memorize a part in like a day. Ha! Made it into the cannon before that blue shell got to me. By the way, that's something you can do in this game. I think it's in all Mario Kart games. If you get into the cannon before it hits... And then there's another one. Darn it. Instant karma. Anyways. Yeah, so, I had to memorize this monologue, and I sort of had it. I pretty much had it. But I had to, you know, like, remember how to emote properly, how to do everything with it. Literally that night, and the next day. So, the first time I actually spoke the words out loud in 5 years was in the car on the way over. There you go. Like, I was trying to figure out, you know, body positioning, all that stuff, while I was in the car on the way to the audition. That said, when I got there, I performed. I was, I think, the second person there. Because, like I said, I had to go to work later, so... Okay, Grand Prix, 100cc. We're gonna play as Luigi this time. With the Poltergeist 4000 or whatever. Okay. So yeah, it came out, in my opinion, really good. Again, didn't get the part, because I didn't fit any of the age ranges. But, the monologue itself sounded really good. And the picture looked good. So basically, I was very professional on very short notice. Darn it. Yeah, everybody behind me can just suck an egg. Okay, come on. There we go. I know that was sort of a waste of my mushroom, but whatever. Darn it. Darn it! Okay, so, stop. Okay, so, yeah, it was really cool. That said, there was another little bit of the story that I haven't talked about yet, and this is probably the most interesting bit. I think, anyway. Okay, so I was, the audition was in a town, it was like 2 towns over, right? So it takes maybe about like 20 minutes to get there-ish. Which is okay, that's not bad. I go there all the time because it's a cool little town. But, anyways, I don't really know my way around their main street particularly well, especially for like obscure buildings. Like the one that we were auditioning in. We were auditioning in the Masonic building, which is this awesome old building thing that used to be really relevant. Not so much anymore, but it's still cool, basically. So yeah, it's a nifty little building. Or actually, it was a pretty big building. I think we were auditioning on the 5th floor. So there you go. Anyways. I was looking for this place, and again, no idea where it is. I know it's on their main street somewhere, and that's it. That's all I got. So I'm like looking around. I don't see anything. I knew like general area, but nothing else. So I think I already said that. But yeah, it's important. So yeah, I'm pretty much lost, or not lost. I know where I am, but I just don't know where it is. Oh jeez. No. No. Hey, I got him. Take that, Wario. Anyways. Yeah, so, I'm looking around, and I see this hipster-looking dude. And like, hey, that guy's a hipster. He probably knows all about little small town thing because it's not mainstream, right? So I go up to him and I'm like, hey, do you live here? Do you live around here? Can you help me out? And he's like, yeah, sure. I was like, do you know where the Masonic building is? Again, that's where I'm auditioning. And I, you know, explained to him, like, there's an audition, or, like, you know, I'm auditioning there, and, you know, basically, just, you know, give him a little overview, I guess. You know, just, like, basically, hey, do you know where the Masonic building is? I need to get there. And he's like, okay, yeah, I think it's like, I'm pretty sure it's, down the street, on your left. And I'm like, okay, cool. So, you know, I go to walk down the street. Oh yeah, Wario, you just got smashed. Come at me, bro. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Anyways. So yeah, so he's like, okay, it's up that way, I think, on your left. And I'm like, cool. So I went to look down the street, and, so I, you know, kind of take a step into the street a little bit, and look up, because I'm looking for signs. I knew there was a sign that said Masonic Building on the front. And I'm looking up down the street a little bit, and I don't see anything. And I keep looking, and I'm looking up a little bit, you know, more, and I am literally standing right in front of the Masonic Building. But the sign was directly over my head, so I couldn't see it, which is pretty bad, not gonna lie. And this dude's like, yeah, it's down that way. So, yeah, so I'm like, okay, well, there it is, I found it, we're good. And so yeah, he's like walking down the street. I go in, I audition. And like I said, I think I did pretty good. So I'm on my way out. And as I'm leaving, who do I see going in? You know, with his, you know, folder, his headshots and all that. The guy who told me down the road. So evidently, he was going there too. And he was trying to send me down the road. And I looked at him, I'm like, you jerk. You were trying to send me down the road. Because at this point, it was all starting to click. I'm like, this dude, he was trying to get rid of me. So, less competition or whatever. And I was like, darn it. That jerk, right? But I knew that I was just coming off of a very, very strong monologue performance. Daisy, what the heck? Anyways, I knew I was just coming off of a very strong monologue performance, so I kind of gave him a smug little smile, like, ha, follow that up. I don't know if he actually made the cast or not, but he had to follow up a very strong performance. Even though I wasn't in the age range, it'll still stick with him. It's like, oh, okay, well, was he as good as that other guy? And the answer is no, he was not as good as me because I'm amazing. Pretty much the best person ever. Just saying. No, I'm kidding, but, where am I? Hey, Daisy, you're a loser. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go home and lose? And I'm only saying that because, what you call it? Luigi is Daisy's boyfriend in the thing. Or, Luigi's... Yeah, Luigi is Daisy's boyfriend. Yeah, okay, there we go. Thought I got that mixed up for a second. I was like, wait a minute, Daisy's not a guy. Anyways. So yeah, basically, Bum tried to mess with me, but he can't mess with me because I'm too cool. So anyways, that concludes the story of me auditioning for a TV show. Oh, are you kidding me? Daisy threw that. What the heck, yo? Yeah, you tell her, DK. Smash that fool. Okay, cool. Anyways, yeah, so that was an interesting little thing that happened. Wondering if you guys have ever auditioned for stuff. Acting's fun. If you guys are still in high school, you should try it. Or, you know, if your town has like a theater program or anything, try it out. It's really fun. Man, I went wide there, which is not good, because, what you call it? Things move faster around the edges. So. Anyways, but yeah, you guys should definitely try it out. It's really fun. I love acting. It's probably my favorite thing. That was definitely my favorite experience in high school, so there you go. Take that for what it's worth. Yeah. So, let's talk about something more more recent, I suppose. Probably not as interesting. No. Seriously? Anyways, let's talk about something more recent. Today I bought a pop filter for my microphone. Now, if you guys go back, I don't know if you I don't know if you guys have watched my Shadowgun series. Excuse me. Just drink a soda too. But yeah, if you guys have watched my Shadowgun series, you'll know that my microphone tends to go every now and then, or like when I say something really loud. Darn it. It gets all distorted-y. That is actually, believe it or not, that's not the fault of my microphone. It's the fault of the, recording software that I'm using. That is, as far as I know, the only recording software you can use with the Hauppauge HD PVR, unfortunately. It's called Hauppauge Capture. And basically, the audio recording in it is just absolute garbage. No offense. If you speak too loudly, it will get distorted and you'll cry. Is basically what I've found. So that's no good. But there's not a lot I can do about it, obviously, or else I would have. If I can find a free, or at least, darn it, ideally free, editing software thingy that can edit MP4 video for Windows, then I would be happy to take the necessary steps to, improve my audio quality. Darn it, that red shell just suicided. But yeah, until then, unfortunately, I really can't do anything about it, except for try to keep my voice down a little bit. Unfortunately, that's where we're at. I see ya. I see you there, Wario. Thinking you're so clever. Yeah, you just got passed, chump. Darn it. Oh gosh, come on. There we go. At least I didn't fall off, right? That's basically... Oh gosh. Daisy, no. Bad Daisy. Darn it, that didn't hit anybody. Anyways, yeah, so if I can find something that I can use to edit footage a little bit better, I'd be happy to do it. Otherwise, unfortunately, I'm just not going to be able to. Oh gosh, come on, Daisy, chill with your face. Hey, I got her. That was a pretty cool shot. But yeah, so the microphone that I'm using is my Samson Meteor mic. This thing is fine, like, in terms of just audio quality and stuff. It's good. The only problem is the software that I'm using. So, there you go. Well, I had other stuff to talk about too, but the video's over. Or it's about to be. Darn it. Sorry, guys. I feel like this hasn't been very much content, but nah, I'm at 49.5 minutes, so it's been a long video. You've heard, let's see, you heard about my thumb. I was going to talk about my controller. Oh, well, maybe I'll talk about it, like, next time. Hopefully it'll be here by then. I'll tell you about it later. There we go, grade A, sweet. Okay, I can now choose from 3 different carts. Let me show you actually what that means. So if I go to my cart selection, I've got my basic one and my my classic one, and then I've got this third one. Each character has 3 now. And that actually unlocks Drybone's ability to use the Dry Bomber, which is the best character cart combination in the game. So there you go. Anyways, yeah. So, I guess that'll do it for this episode of Mario Kart Mondays. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to check out the rest of my videos. I've been uploading daily because I now have the ability to schedule uploads, so that's really cool. I think so anyway. And until next time, I'll see you later, guys.